Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is going to be about what I believe to be the 5 most important personality traits that help you grow and continue to grow as a musician. Let's do it straight away. Number 1 is patience. This is a very self-explanatory point because obviously it's kind of cliche. A lot of people would say, oh yeah, you need to have patience in order to be good at anything realistically or to continue to grow at anything realistically, but I'm putting it into this video because obviously it is a really important thing and I believe that it's an important thing. So you've got to remain patient and have patience because obviously success doesn't happen overnight. You're not gonna, things aren't gonna happen as quickly as you want them to or they should. There's countless of times that I've wanted to release a song or an album and it's taken 6 months longer than I originally hoped or planned. Same goes for a new promo video or anything in general. Even these videos take a whole lot longer than I planned them to. And that's for many reasons. Sometimes life just generally gets in the way. Other things in your career stop you from progressing, or they just take longer because you want to make sure you get the things right and you want to do it right and you want to be good at it and release something that is perfect instead of just rushing something, which is something that I've personally learned is really important over the years. So no matter what happens, be patient, remain patient, and believe that you will get there and you will achieve what you want to achieve eventually. Number 2 is love. Okay, so obviously, especially if you're working in the music industry, sometimes it's easy to lose the love for it. Again, from personal experience, I can say that that is true. A lot of the time you can get stressed out because you have to meet deadlines for things. You have to record something by a certain time. You have to shoot a video by a certain time because you have these schedules, these routines that you have going on in order to be working in the music industry. But it's really important and you must remind yourself to stay passionate and love what you're doing and love the whole process and everything, all of the hard work, the ups and downs, negative and positive things. Love everything because you've got to remind yourself at the end of the day why you got into music in the first place, and that was because you love music. That's probably the same for every musician for the most part. Obviously there might be somewhere in the world that got into it to get massive success or money or whatever, but most musicians that I know, most musicians that I come across do music for a living because they love it, and that's simply all it is. The 3rd point is motivation. You have to stay motivated in order to get things done, because if I didn't stay motivated every single day, this video wouldn't have got done. The lessons that I've booked and that I'm teaching wouldn't have got done. The students that I have, I wouldn't have if I didn't stay motivated and kept working and keep working at my craft and what it is that I love to do. So sometimes this is hard, obviously, because again, life gets in the way, or things can take a dark road or a dark route, and it's hard to find that motivation and keep that motivation. But honestly, believe me and trust me that if you stay motivated, stay passionate and love what you're doing, that you will get the things done and you will achieve that success somewhere down the line. You just got to stay motivated the entire time. A lot will get in the way in life, but don't let that stop you from being motivated. If I let those things in my life stop me from being motivated, I wouldn't have released couple of albums, I wouldn't have done a tour, I wouldn't have done 70, 80 shows a year with my band, all of those things, and that's all because of motivation. The 4th point is respect. Again, a cliched thing and it's kind of obvious, but again, I feel like it's important, so I'm going to talk about it. And the reason for that is have respect for everyone in your surroundings, okay? The people in your band, the people you work with, other musicians, venues, promoters, bands, producers, engineers, anyone that is involved in the music industry and involved in helping you or working with you or working for you. Have respect for them, because you've got to remember as well, they're doing whatever it is for the same reasons that you're doing whatever you're doing. So you have to have this mutual respect in order to gain a reputation, to be successful and continue to work in the music industry. The 5th and final thing is aspiration and ambition. These two kind of tie in, because if you don't have aspiration, then why are you doing this in the first place? And if you don't have ambition, you're not going to have any of the points I've talked about in this video to grow. You're not going to have the passion, the motivation, love, any of those things in order to grow and continue to grow as a musician. So make sure you always have the ambition and the aspiration to continue to get better, to continue to top what it is that you've done before, the last song you released, the last tour that you did, whatever it might be. Always try to one-up yourself in a really positive light, in a positive way, and in that way you'll continue to grow, get better, and enjoy your life as a musician. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much again for watching, and look forward to a new video next week. I'll see you then.